It's over.
Yeah.
We're at the bus stop. Waiting to take a bus to the airport. Take a bus to the train station. Take a train to the airport. And we're on our way home. It's been a long month. I think we're happy to be going home. It's
time.
been fun. It's been incredible. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I think we're ready to go home. Somebody sent us a picture of our cats last night. We missed them. Thank you, Jolene, for taking care of the kitties. When Kurt and Denise are away, Kurt and Denise,
Thank you very
you
much.
guys rock. Taking care of our kids while we're gone, spoiling them rotten, I'm sure. They'll be not happy when we get home. Take us a couple weeks to get them, whipped back into shape. But thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we loaded all the cheese into, I think, just my bag I got. I think we bought half a cheese wheel.
The big ones.
That's why I'm huffing and puffing. Only excuse I got. The bag's heavy. Thank God it's got wheels. And the only thing I gotta wear my hat the whole way home, so
It doesn't pack well.
it doesn't pack well. It's nice, authentic, Austrian yodeler hat. I don't even know the name of it.
I like it.
Yodeler hat. All right, so we're off to the Central Station. Catch a train to get to the airport, and then 6-hour layover in Minneapolis. Woo! But I'll get all the editing done in Minneapolis, so that'll be good. If we see something interesting, we'll share it. On the plane, ready to go. Row. Delta Comfort. Slight upgrade, but it was cheap. Good seats too, look.
The most important thing is this right here.
Yeah, see this?
That's called legroom. That's important to me anyway.
That was worth the upgrade right here. It was only $200 for the whole, so it's $50 each. No, $100 each way. So 8 hours in the air, well worth it. Well worth it. Got to about half an hour in, you're thinking, why didn't I spend the extra $100? So, all right. Talk to you. We're in the Escape Lounge. You have a long layover. I guess you come stay at these places. Never heard about them until this year. I think that's is that your first cup of coffee?
That's my first cup, yeah.
Yeah, I've had 3. Yeah. We also had dinner.
I had a lot of snacks.
A lot of snacks. No real meals, but check this place out.
Oh, I had a pretty good meal.
Yeah. It's a pay to get in kind of thing, but definitely worth it. We'll go over and show some more videos. Goes pretty deep down there. Really nice. All kinds of goodies. If you get into watching planes land and take off and taxi, got a great view of that. Other than that, it's a nice place to sit anyway. Comfy. Free coffee, free sodas, snacks, some beers, a couple liquors too. Not sure. Drink enough beer. Leaving the lounge.
Oh.
Not too bad. Too shabby. Especially for a Groupon, and got 2 for 1. It's pretty nice. Hell of a lot better than sitting down in the airport somewhere. Well, we made it home. It's been a few days. Been trying to get out here and finish this up. I had one more thing I wanted to say before this whole thing was all done. 3 years ago, when I got sick, we were gonna take a trip of a lifetime. We're gonna go watch the Red Wings in New York and Boston, and at Boston Garden and Madison Square Garden. And I was planning that trip, and come to find out, New York and Boston is very, very expensive. And I muttered, I said, this is, we could go to Europe for so much cheaper. And Karina's like, well, she knew I wanted to take her to Europe and show her Europe. And so she's like, yeah, go figure it out. So we planned it. We did it. We did a Europe trip. She only did it because, my prognosis wasn't the greatest. Well, that's what started this whole thing off. She fell in love with Europe. And the bread. And if you've watched the videos, and it's not that expensive. You can spend some money if you can make it as expensive as you want, but it's not that expensive. And like I said, we went over there 3 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Last year we took the kids. I never took my kids on an epic vacation, really. We did like a couple little small things, but I wanted to do something with my boys, so we took the kids over there, and surprisingly we came home with quite a little bit of money left over, and Karina started thinking about saving up for this one. She said she wanted to do a good one, so she planned the whole thing. She saved up for 15 months, and she planned it from A to Z, the whole thing. We went to Switzerland because I had one time said I always wanted to go to the Alps. Switzerland was the only really, really expensive place we went. Glad we only stayed 2 days. And but it's all her. She did this whole thing. And if I got anything to say to you guys, thanks for watching, for all the videos. I appreciate it. But if you guys ever wanted to go to Europe and you just think, it's too expensive or whatever, it's not. If you've ever been to Mexico, even to an all-inclusive, you can do Europe. You see it on TV all the time. It's like $4,000, double occupancy plus airfare. You can go for a week or 10 days with the people on the news crew or whatever. It's not that expensive. I think ours came down to $82 a day per person. So if you get the Airbnbs are nice and cheap, that's where you save your money. The hotels, they're going to cost you $200 to $250 a night. Airbnbs, I think the most we spent was $122, and that was in Harlem. And that was because it was King's Day. That's a huge holiday, so they jacked up the price for that. We're gonna put everything together, and if anybody's interested, I haven't figured out the dates yet, but we're at the Manistee High School Library. I talked to Mary Hook, and nothing's set in stone yet. I mentioned it to her 2-3 months ago, so maybe she's gonna tell me forget it. But we're gonna bring everything in, and if you've ever wanted to go to Europe, ever even thought about going to Europe, or just like to know what the heck we did and went into it, we're going to show you how to do it and help anybody that ever, if you want to go. We're going to go again next year, I do believe. I just found some more stuff on Prague that I didn't get to see, so I want to go back already. But we'll figure it out. I'll set a date, and we'll have everybody come on in and for free. It can cost you nothing. We'll show you all of our tools that we use between Rick Steves books, YouTube, all the apps on my phone. I have all the vouchers for the train rides. We're gonna show you how to use them, how to use the maps. Like Amsterdam is a great beginner city, and how to get cheap airfare over there. Everybody thinks it's really expensive. Our flight to San Antonio to watch my son graduate basic training this last November was almost twice as expensive as it was to fly to Europe round trip. So again, thank you guys for watching. Go on YouTube if you don't want to do the Facebook thing. Go on YouTube and check out Nick and Karina Go to Europe. Subscribe to it. Maybe I'll be a YouTube. Karina, she overtook the whole thing. Maybe she'll end up being the internet sensation there. But anyway, thanks again for watching. And when we figure out when we're going to do all this, I'll post it on Facebook, and I'd like everybody to come on up there and check it out, just to see what we did. And it's reachable. It's very reachable, and have an experience of a lifetime. And if you've got an adventurous soul, come on up and check it out at least. It won't cost you nothing. All right. Thanks a lot, you guys.